Okay, so we weren't going to do a video on this, okay? We were like, yeah, maybe Nintendo. Like, we love Nintendo, but we thought...
They're a pretty small player.
Yeah, I mean
who
whatever,
plays
right?
Nintendo games?
We thought that most of it had already been revealed or leaked or whatever. But then, everybody, some of the best reveals I've ever seen. It's actually on par with Keanu Reeves. Let's just start there.
Sam
okay?
literally before the show, he was like, bro, I can't believe it's only 1 hour till we find out who the next Smash character is.
And then we saw
I'm
this-
so excited right now, you got no idea.
What was the one that was first showed again?
It was a Fire Emblem. Actually, wait, we haven't even
Wasn't
dropped
Fire
yet.
Emblem.
First, let's drop.
Okay.
No, you're right. It wasn't Fire Emblem. The first reveal that we saw during the show was actually a Dragon Quest protagonist, Smash character. I don't know his name. Maybe does he have a name? He probably has a name.
He doesn't have a name. What are you talking about?
So anyway, he's been revealed, and then Sam literally at the start of it was like, "Oh man, I'm so disappointed
I was
right
so
now.
upset.
I was really hoping for some Banjo. You know, Phil Spencer said this thing and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm just so disappointed right now."
Yeah. But before we get to Banjo, there was a lot of other games that were talked about. And let's start with Luigi's Mansion. Now, I haven't actually played the previous Luigi Mansions, but they're always very highly regarded, right? Ralph's very excited for it, actually.
They're so awesome. They're great games. And now to see what they've done with this and all the additional mechanics they've added multiplayer, just the visual style of it now, you know, running on a Switch, like proper hardware as opposed to handheld. I know it's handheld, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
It just looks awesome. I continue to be super into that series and will absolutely buy it on day one.
I think it looks very good.
Just love the look of it.
And I think a lot of people that haven't played the previous ones, they're looking at this trailer like I do. I'm like, whoa, okay, I really want to fucking play this game. It looks fantastic.
It's a very underrated, not underrated, but certainly under-recognized series, and hopefully this third installment will get it like the recognition it deserves.
Totally.
There was another Travis game released, and No More Heroes 3 is currently in development. It's going to be out next year.
Yep.
The last one wasn't that sort of like celebrated. It has that absolutely die-hard like community that back it no matter what, but I think critics were a bit lukewarm on it.
Sure.
Either way, the next one's coming next year, so that's something. There was something called Astral Chain from Platinum Games. Do you remember this one with like it was anime style, and they were in police armor and they were fighting. They had one of them had a bow and arrow. It was like futuristic. God, that looked fucking awesome.
I can't remember exactly now. God, I saw there's so many like.
There were a lot of trailers and there were a lot of like, you know, weeb stuff in there.
Yes,
you know?
definitely some weeb shit.
Definite weeb shit right here.
Yeah.
But goddamn, like that game for me, of all the trailers that I saw, that was the one I was like, wow, I want to play that game. Firstly, we're talking about Platinum. So Platinum Games, by the way, they're the guys that have done like Nier Automata and Bayonetta and Metal Gear Revengeance and that cancelled Scalebound game, RIP. So like they're incredible developers, extremely talented, and just this title itself looks amazing. So look, that looked really, really amazing. Just super stoked for it, and it's apparently pretty soon as well. Like I remember looking at the release date, being like, that's pretty in the next few months, I think.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a very strong showing for me. There was also another sort of like manga game. Anime sort of game, Daemon X Machina, which kind of looked like Zone of Enders, but it wasn't Zone of Enders.
And I was like, Ralph was watching it going, oh, this is going to be Zone of Enders. I'm like, I don't know, man. Kojima's the only one I think should do that because he did the previous Zone of Enders. He's busy right now, people, so I don't think we're going to see that. But then we also saw Animal Crossing. Not a big fan of Animal Crossings. Now, I actually don't even know how big that is in terms of a fan base. I mean,
massive.
Is it really though?
Massive.
I mean, look,
people fucking froth on.
I play a lot of Super Smash, so like that's how I really know the characters and all that kind of stuff.
I've actually played some of the Animal Crossing games in the past, and they're very good.
Really?
They're like really chilled, relaxed, whatever else. And I played it first on GameCube actually as well.
Yeah, cool.
But great games, like just really chill. But this one just looks so adorable, so interesting. Just the style they've got going for it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Very similar, I think, to that Zelda 2D Zelda.
I was going to say, speaking of adorable, that looks incredible.
This is the Link's Awakening remake, which just really looks stunning.
I think
truly
that
stunning.
This can be the opening to many other games that are remastered, you know, or remade. Like, I mean, imagine a Metroid game, you know, Metroid Prime or something, done like this. Be incredible to see them do a new interesting. Metroid Fusion. Metroid Fusion.
Yeah.
You know, imagine like an interesting art style that allows them to re-enter that whole 2D space.
It would have to be a very different art style to what you've seen
here.
No,
I'm not saying
but I know what you mean though. Very like a lot of effort put into making like 3D, 2D almost.
Yes, exactly right.
And they've got this custom dungeon builder thing in it as well, which is
that
just
I
nuts.
thought, wow, that can be explored. I'm really interested to see YouTubers and Twitch people, whatever, like making incredible
and also
stuff,
regular
you know?
humans, not just YouTube celebrities, Sam.
Yes, but let's face it, that's
regular people.
That's where we're going to see most of the incredible stuff.
No, like, most of the regular stuff comes from community members, just like random dudes.
Oh, you know what I mean. Like people that actually get to showcase the stuff is usually on YouTube and whatever. But anyway, it looks very impressive. I'm glad that we saw some more gameplay. Glad we saw a release. I think it's September.
Yes, it is.
September 13th or some shit like that. So look, that looks very good. I think that's going to be a huge seller. You know, nostalgic-wise for old people that have played.
Old people.
For old people. I can't wait to play this game, everybody. No, but also,
the Watch Dogs 3 ladies, like, I'm going to get my copy of Link's Awakening and then kill the motherfuckers.
yeah.
Hello, darling.
We transition now to third-party stuff, and it begins with the man himself,
Geralt, everybody.
Geralt of Rivia,
I was-
Geraldo, all praise be, Kianwo of Rivia,
Yes.
right? That's what we've got now. We finally got the Switcher 3, ladies and gentlemen.
You do not make that up, okay?
No,
Ralph
lots of
saw
people,
that
lots of people made
on
it
the
up
internet.
all at
He
once.
wanted to claim it as his own.
You are
Babu.
finally going to be able to play The Witcher on your Switch, including the 2 expansion packs. Just amazing value.
Yeah, I think that they could have easily just done the standalone game, then done the DLCs, and people would have lined up for it because it's like famous for having like 20 hours each DLC. But to package it up, and it's probably going to be $80 Australian or whatever, or $60 US. Dude, that's a
Bargain.
very good offering.
Bargain.
A very good offering. I think this is totally CD Projekt Red's E3.
Oh, man,
this
they
is
own it.
fucking theirs. Man.
There's everywhere.
single turn,
Every console, every
Yeah.
event, whatever it is, man. It's all CD Projekt Red all
Oh,
day. Love it. Just
incredible.
love you guys. Love you
Incredible.
guys. Resident Evil 5 and 6 are also coming to Switch. You can
Yeah.
already get like 0, Resident Evil 1,
4.
2, 3,
4.
4. I don't know. You can get a whole bunch of
can get a
Resident
bunch
Evils
of
already
shit
on
now.
there, but now you're going to get 5 and 6 as well, which is cool. Had a kind of cringy trailer with it where like
Yeah.
2 people go into a house and
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah, yeah.
Get
And the
to
guy's like,
cuddle
"Are you
into
scared? I'll hold you."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, thanks."
There's a Panzer Dragon remake coming, which Panzer Dragon, old school Sega game. I don't know how much fun it would be to play Panzer Dragon now.
That
'cause
whole
it's pretty-
Rails thing?
It's pretty old school, that kind of format, but we'll see. We'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
And the other one was
Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal, yes.
So they're making a show on Netflix, right?
They're making a new movie on Netflix, I believe, and this is a tactics game based on that. So that's happening.
Cool.
And they're also Alien Isolation is coming to Switch.
Yeah.
So unexpected. So
Yeah.
unexpected.
I mean, did it go that well, Alien
Did
Isolation?
not sell particularly well.
Yeah,
It sold
I'm surprised
okay,
to see
but
that.
like a real sort of mixed critical reception as well. Like
Unless
some
they're
people are like,
gearing up-
"This is amazing."
Yeah, unless they're gearing up for new IP that's going to follow in the next year
There's
or
always
so.
talk of a sequel, but
Maybe,
yeah,
maybe. And then, guys, I just thought, okay, it's over. We're not seeing. I just thought it was going to be some Donkey Kong Country fucking game, okay, when we saw that last trailer before the very last trailer. Then you saw the Jigsaw going.
As soon as I saw the Jigsaw, I'm like, I know
over.
exactly what this is.
I literally jumped. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? And I was so excited. Then I saw that goddamn Duck Hunt duo.
Oh, it was the best
For a
troll
moment, I
of
thought-
E3.
That was the worst moment of E3. How dare they do that to me?
Sam actually believed that Nintendo would do this.
I
They would
was
dangle it
just
in front and then not deliver.
So upset for like 5 seconds. Okay, then you saw him land. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking crazy. I was literally kind of screaming in the hotel because we were watching it in the hotel. I am so excited for this. I play this game every fucking day. This is going to be incredible to see Banjo finally in it. It was like the dream that we never thought would come
and
true.
hopefully it does mean that there's
Oh.
hope for another Banjo game on Switch.
Or
I
even
know
Banjo remastered stuff
something.
on
I know
Switch.
it's a long shot. I know Microsoft owns the IP. I get all that, but look, maybe there's a shot. They're talking to each other. Microsoft and Nintendo are
back on
talking at
talking
this
terms.
point, so maybe there's a shot for another Banjo game. I don't know.
I just think it's so exciting to see them do this kind of
It was
stuff.
cool.
Who knows what else? I mean, maybe we'll see Master Chief in the future when we have. If they have that relationship now, who knows what else they want to work together with? So it's so fucking cool. But then they did finish with the final trailer, which I originally thought, as you did too, was like, okay, this is the same art style for Breath of the Wild. This looks like DLC for Zelda Breath of the Wild. But then at the very end, it says, you know what? No, this is a sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, they use it. So
Interesting.
this is just to really clarify all of this, right? So you have your Zelda games, and they're always set in like different worlds.
And they're standalone
They're very standalone
experiences, yeah.
experiences with different stories. There's overarching themes and characters that connect them, but they're very different experiences with different worlds. This is a situation where they've got an actual sequel. So they've got Breath of the Wild, and this is going to be like Breath of the Wild 2. So it's going to be a continuation in the same world with the same characters, we assume, right? So that's based upon what we saw upon the characters, upon the world. You could see all of Hyrule.
Yeah.
You could see the same sort of like darkness, that that same sort of
Sure.
like pink whatever they used to have before, and the fact they actually use the word sequel, which is not what Nintendo usually does when
Yeah.
it talks about Zelda games. It says a new Zelda rather than saying a Zelda sequel.
I think when you do the open world so fantastic and you win Game of the Year, of course, in the office they're going to be like, okay, can we build on this, or can we better still, can we create an entirely new experience with the same bones? And that's a good thing to do, you know, like why not? It's such a smash out of the park, Breath of the Wild. Do it again. There's nothing wrong with them going back and doing it as a sequel.
And
know?
it mirrors something like Majora's Mask, where they take the foundations,
Yes,
the
yeah,
gameplay
definitely.
engine and the mechanics of the previous game, and they make an entirely new adventure with it. We don't know, because Majora's Mask obviously is disconnected in terms of story. We don't know if this is also going to be disconnected in terms of story. I kind of feel like maybe it won't be. I feel
If
like
they're
they'll
gonna
be
be
joined
using
just based
sequel-
upon. You saw like you
Yeah.
know Link and Zelda in there, and they look the same. It kind of feels like it's another adventure in the same world with the same characters, like an actual sequel,
Yeah.
rather than Majora's Mask, which was like a spin-off of Ocarina of Time.
Sure.
So anyway, look,
Very
that was
exciting.
very exciting news.
Didn't
Everyone's
see any
going
Metroid.
nuts.
No Metroid, but we knew we wouldn't, so that's
Yeah.
cool. We cool.
Oh, and Animal Crossing got delayed, by the way. We didn't mention that. It was meant to be
Yes.
out this year. It's been
Oh
pushed to March next year.
damn, man!
Every
fucking
good game is
excited for
coming out
that.
2020, man. Like I feel like 2019.
2020 is going to be the year.
It's
Everybody.
crazy, man.
Okay.
Like, what a year. Incredible year.
It's
Anyway,
gonna be incredible.
Nintendo, I think, did a really superb job with this showing. There was no fussing about. Great introduction of the new CEO. Can you believe that the CEO of Nintendo America's name is actually Doug Bowser?
That's actually
like,
crazy.
what the fuck? Anyway, so we met him. It was a nice little intro, but it was just a nice showing of game after game after game, and it was a lot
Very
of
little
first-party
talking in
stuff.
between. I like that. It was
Correct.
all about the games that show you what we've got.
It
you
was
know?
just exactly what it needed to be. Classic Nintendo. So
Yeah.
well done. Loved it. Great job. And we'll see you guys
Very
in the next
soon.
video.